Hey, it's Dr. Richard Norris here from Leading Men Only. Today I wanted to talk about, negotiations in the family. What do you do when your kids come up to you and they say, "Daddy, I want this," or "Daddy, I want that." What they're doing is they're making a demand. I know my son and my daughter do that with me. And have you ever tried to negotiate with them? My 4-year-old son is obviously a master at this because, if he doesn't get the answer that he wants, he will go through every single contortion possible to see if just by changing his body language will make a difference. Or he will ask the question in 101 different ways, expecting that just by doing that, he'll get a different response or a different answer from me that aligns with what he wants. And I don't know about you, but one of the challenges that I put to my kids is I say, well, when you're saying that you want something or you're making a demand to me, one, you're not really as a little one to be in a position to make demands, but I will ask them. I say, well, what is it specifically that you want? Because when you want something, it implies that there's only one option, or when you make a demand, there's only one option. But the thing is, they might be closing themselves down, and for you as dads and as leaders out there and as parents, when they come to you with a want and you just flatly say no, is there possibly other solutions that they might not have considered, but because they're not as astute perhaps as you are, they might not be aware of those. So our responsibility as parents, as leaders, as fathers, is to help them understand options and understand what's really driving them. So, Stephen Covey talks about, seek first to understand that you might be understood. So in our role as parents, when our kids come up to us and they go through those contortions, they're making those demands, they're expressing their wants. And for me, what I then do is then ask them, well, why do you want that? Because behind every want, behind every demand, there's an underlying need and or interest or interests. And what we really need to understand as parents to be more effective in our role as a leader is understand what's driving them. So we need to ask why. Why do you want that? Why are you making that demand? And help them understand what those might be, and along with that, hopefully open up themselves or help them open up to see the possibilities and opportunities and different options that they might not have considered. And that's our role as a leader when it comes to being at work, rest, and play. And so really for us, the power play out of this today is really to listen first. When they come to you with a want or demand, is in our role as a parent, in our role as a father, a leader, we should be seeking first to understand. So we have to listen. We have to ask questions to get a grip with where they're coming from and get behind that to truly, fully understand, because only then can we adapt our response and ensure that we create the right answers and present perhaps better opportunities, options that they might not have considered. And that way they see that we are honoring them. That way they see that we are respecting them. And ultimately, everyone wins. So hopefully that's been of use for you today. Other than that, take care. God bless. And as I always say, be awesome. Thank you.